Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to COASTER-net Update. We've got some breaking news out of Arlington, Texas, where new shipping manifests have been found that seem to suggest that Six Flags Over Texas will be receiving a Mack roller coaster, specifically a PowerSplash roller coaster. Now, Danny, this goes back to a few of the things that we've been talking about over the last few months and years. One, if you recall, before Fiesta Texas announced Wonder Woman, we kind of suggested that maybe Fiesta Texas would be getting a PowerSplash.
Yes.
And eventually they went with the single rail that we know as Wonder Woman today, that was put onto the pad of their former Shoot the Chutes ride. So when, Over Texas announced that, or they didn't really announce, but everyone started speculating that Aquaman was being removed. And then in the last few months, we've seen that be taken out completely. I think just a few pieces of it still remain. We didn't really go back to the PowerSplash, but, we kind of said, well, would they get a unique Raptor layout? A unique single rail.
We had everything backwards. We thought that the PowerSplash would go to Fiesta Texas, and then they take out Aquaman and Over Texas. We're like, oh, that single rail would fit nicely there. Nope, it's going to be a PowerSplash.
It'll be a PowerSplash. So
we knew that. We just had it backwards. We read the manifest wrong.
We knew there was going to be one single rail and one PowerSplash. We just
in the state of Texas, we just had them backwards. There was lost in translation.
So it was interesting because Over Texas actually started a teaser campaign. So I think there's going to be maybe a little more to this, because in the teaser campaign, they used, if you remember their old boat ride, the cavern boat ride that has not been opened because of flood damage for the last few years. There was a characters called the Spelunkers, and the Spelunkers have been showing up on these teasers. Also, their old Schwarzkopf, like pictures of the old Schwarzkopf trains. They used to have a Schwarzkopf there called Big Ben or Big Bend, and that was on their posters as well. So I'm not quite sure how this PowerSplash fits into all of this. Maybe we might see more than one thing happen here. Maybe we're going to see a renovation of their boat ride. In addition to the PowerSplash, maybe the PowerSplash will take the theme of the old, have those splunkers. Maybe.
Well, Big Ben was their Schwarzkopf speed racer, a la Whizzer at Six Flags Great America. Those used to be very, very popular, and now there's really, I think Whizzer's the only real one with the electric spiral lift. Doesn't what is it? Jumbo does the one at Lagoon have the spiral lift still?
No.
Jetstar, no, that has a regular traditional lift hill.
Yeah, and then I think Zambezi Zinger has a spiral lift, and that's down in Brazil now, I believe.
Yeah, that's the one that used to be at Worlds of Fun.
Yeah, and I think that one has the spiral lift. I don't know. So maybe they're trying to harken back to the past, and they're going to try and tie in this PowerSplash to that. But the PowerSplash is most definitely a roller coaster. Kind of think of almost like a pipe scream layout, but with water. A little bit more extended as well.
To describe exactly what it is, because I'll be riding one in 2.5 weeks in Europe at Wallaby, Belgium. Pulsar. This is Pulsar. We talked about this before. We had been referring to Pulsar. So basically, imagine like the half pipe Intamin roller coaster, basically, but it's much longer and it actually has a flat section. And that flat section has a part that's like a splashdown, and then there's also an airtime hill in there. So it kind of goes forward and back, has the splashdown, has the airtime hill in there, and it's got 2 vertical spikes. If you go to RCDB and type in Pulsar, Pulsar, you'll find it. It's at Wallaby, Belgium. That's kind of what we're looking at, or what we think we're looking at here.
Yeah, so, we'll keep you updated. Hopefully there's some more stuff. Man, when they put that Big Bend picture up, I got real excited, thinking that maybe they found one, or they're going to bring back like a jumbo jet or something like that. Because
Mack rides I believe it has Euromir over at Europa Park is a Mack spinning coaster, and I believe that has an indoor spiral type lift hill of some sort. I'm not sure. I know in No Limits it's modeled as a as a spiral lifter. I don't know if it actually is in the original No Limits. So, I don't know that, everything's pointing to a power splash here, but maybe there will be a little bit more to it. Maybe it'll be an honest to goodness water coaster.
Yeah, who knows what's going to happen here. So we will keep you updated, not only on the teasers going up at Over Texas, but now having this model coming in and seeing how those two things fit together. Because it's nice to have information, but it's also nice to be able to still guess that stuff too. And we got a nice little teaser campaign going here at Over Texas. So I'd like to follow that as always as well. So we will keep you updated here at COASTER-net Update. I'm, of course, Andrew Barczyk from Chicago, Illinois.
I'm Danny Miller from Binghamton, New York.
Right on, Ride Warriors.
Thanks, guys. See you next time.